Today I'm going to be reviewing these Vivobarefoot Kuru sandals. These are currently the only barefoot sandals that I own. I'm going to be sharing with you the pros, the cons, my personal experience of wearing them and my reasons for buying them. Hi, welcome back to Red Curl Vegan. Thanks for joining me in today's video. If you're new here, my name is Meg. If you've already visited my channel, then you'll know that I recently made a video on swapping 4 pairs of conventional sandals for just one single barefoot pair. So these are the Vivobarefoot Kuru sandals. I said in my video that I was going to do an updated review of them once I'd worn them. When I made that video, I had only just got them as a gift for my birthday and I hadn't worn them outside yet, so I promised a review of actually wearing them outdoors. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. So let's get right into the video. So I've been wearing these sandals for well over a month now, and although we are now into autumn, I'm somebody who likes to get as much use as possible out of sandals as late into the year as I possibly can. I spent a lot of years living abroad and the weather was a lot better than we get in this country, so I think I'm still trying to convince myself that I have that Mediterranean climate around me still. But yeah, so I've been getting lots of use out of them. I've been enjoying wearing them. As I said in my first video, I still love the combination of colours and the style of them. They're very suited to my minimalist wardrobe as I only have a handful of colours, and 3 of those colours happen to be the colours in these sandals, so they're a great part of the wardrobe for me because they'll go with anything that I own. In terms of comfort, I will say that the only thing that I found was that this strap on the back here, so kind of heel strap, does kind of flop a little bit and it isn't very tight around the ankle. So I did find that a little bit annoying. It's not something that would make me want to send them back. I mean, I can't send them back now anyway because I've worn them outdoors. But you know, it is something that I noticed. I'm not sure whether there's anything that I can do about it. It wasn't the end of the world. I only had to pull it up ever so slightly a couple of times, but that is one downside that I've noticed. Another thing that I've noticed is they are quite a bit thicker than I would have expected from a barefoot shoe. I have conventional sandals that I'm still wearing and those soles are actually thinner than these, so I guess I was quite surprised by this. So not getting the sensory feedback that you would expect from your average pair of barefoot shoes, if that makes sense. It's not a problem to me. I still really love them, and I said, you know, that I would give you an honest review of them after I'd worn them a bit more. So the only thing that I can say would be that strap that was a little bit annoying, but other than that, this toe ring, I'm surprised, didn't rub. This is really comfortable. Another thing I was surprised about though is where the placement of this strap is. So it does sit right next to the little toe, which was surprising to me because the whole ethos around barefoot shoes is to allow the toes to spread and to sit freely, and this does kind of constrict the little toe a bit. So yeah, I was a bit surprised about that, but it's not uncomfortable. They don't rub. I spent all day in them and they were really comfortable. I have my eye on a pair of Kuru 2s. So these are the Kurus, and then they also do a Kuru 2, which is so the newer, later model. So these were from the Revivo website, and they were secondhand and they're leather. So the thing with the Revivo website is they will bring old models from the main website onto there, they'll refurbish them, or they'll sell them at a used price, if that makes sense. And so that's really beneficial for kind of keeping your eye on older models if having the latest model isn't something that you're interested in, like myself. So I had my eye on a pair of Kuru 2s in tan. I have to own a pair of tan sandals. I've always owned a pair. I currently still own a conventional pair, which I'm hoping to replace with a barefoot pair. And I actually did find them the other day on the Revivo site, which I had a little squeal about because I'd been watching them on the Vivobarefoot site for ages, but because they're leather, I wasn't prepared to buy them new, of course, as I'm vegan. And then they arrived on the Revivo site and I was just like, oh my god, this is amazing. They had my size as well, and so I did buy a pair. Unfortunately, I have sent them back, and in hindsight, I'm wondering whether I probably should have just kept them and included them in this video even though I've returned them, because I'm wondering if, even though there's Vivobarefoot shoes that I have returned, maybe some people, you know, have different preferences. What a shoe might appeal to somebody in some way might not appeal to somebody else. So whilst my preference may have been to return them, it might have been of interest to somebody else. So if that's something that you'd like to see, I don't know whether that made any sense, but basically I've returned quite a few pairs and I'm wondering if maybe actually I should still do videos on them in case some of you are interested in buying them or you're wondering yourself what they're like. So I did get a pair. Unfortunately, I sent them back, like I say, because I found that the toe ring kind of did dig into my inner toe toe a little bit. They didn't have this strap here. I'll pop a photo of them up above. So I found that beneficial, and they also had inserted a little elastic extra strap inside there, which I think resolved that problem. So I guess the two things that I found were a bit of a downside with these were kind of fixed in the new pair, which I thought was really, really great. And that's why I was really sad, because I thought it's fixed the two things that I wasn't keen on, but then they were kind of, even just wearing them around the house, my toe was really knocking into the leather toe ring here. They were also used, of course, but they were in excellent condition. They had new soles, and they were a size 5, exactly like these, but they were narrower in the toe box as well, in the amount of kind of material in the sole. So I sent them back. I think I had a bit of a flurry moment, and I've been spending quite a bit of money on Vivobarefoot shoes recently, and that's very unusual for me as a minimalist and someone who is very frugal and very mindful when it comes to making any sort of purchase. I kind of think I got a bit carried away because I'd been waiting for them so long. I had to get them because I'm wanting to replace my conventional sandals still. But I don't know, I might get them back again, and I might try a size 6. I might wait until I've saved up a bit more money, or I've sold some more things. So the conventional sandals that I swapped out for these were that kind of Birkenstock style, so that cork wooden style with arch support, and that's why I've got rid of those. I explained all about that in my previous video, so I won't go over that again. So yeah, the Kuru 2s, they are absolutely perfect in terms of what I'm looking for in a sandal, the style, the colour, everything about them. So maybe when I've sold a few more things and given it a bit more thought, I might get them again in a slightly bigger size. So there we go. I hope that you found this video useful. I always want to make sure that my review videos are very real and very honest, as I'm not affiliated with the brand in any way. They don't sponsor any of my videos. And whilst I did point out a few kind of snags around them, I do absolutely love these, and I'm definitely going to keep my eye out for another pair. So if you're interested in a pair of barefoot sandals, or just in the Vivobarefoot brand in general, I definitely recommend checking out their Revivo website. That's really, really helped me on my barefoot shoe journey. So yeah, please share this video if you think that anybody may find it useful. Make sure to give it a thumbs up if you did as well. Also make sure to click subscribe if you haven't already, and that notification bell to get more updates on new videos from myself. Let me know in the comments section as well if there's anything else that you'd like to know. I'd love to chat to you. In the meantime, take care and stay safe. Bye!